Hello, Gemini. It is Marley with Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I am doing love readings for April and May 2019. I'm going to start out with a short general reading because I know in March the energies were just very intense for a lot of people with the big full moon and Mercury being in retrograde, the spring equinox. It was a lot, and a lot's been brought up for people, so I just feel it's important to just address the soul for a minute first. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this video doesn't resonate with you, please check out my videos for your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. And if you're on Instagram, so am I, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. So please follow me there. I love connecting with you guys, and I do post specials periodically on private readings, okay? So Gemini, April and May 2019. Overarching energies. The crumbling. Big changes, big revelations. You know, the crumbling's not always bad. It might seem bad for an instant, but when you look at this card, it's like a door opening to abundance, to a beautiful landscape, to light. And I can't help but notice the flowers in the background are orange and yellow. So it's, you know, it is opening up to something that's helping you stand in your own, power more. Something that is kind of giving you revelations on maybe certain things in your life that you thought they had one purpose, they actually had another. You know, maybe you thought it was about love, but it was actually about helping you find your own power. The purple's right at the bottom. Your own understanding, your own passions again. And then we have inner temple. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So it's interesting that this gate is opening and certain things are crumbling, but the purpose is helping you tune into that inner portal of your heart. Let's get your spirit animal before I pull some tarot from the Rider-Waite. It's also interesting on this inner temple card, there's twins, Gemini. You know, and you might feel like you have two different, and I know this is kind of stereotypical of Gemini, so I'm not trying to like belittle or just be like, oh, Geminis have two aspects of their personalities. My daughter's a Gemini. I have some good Gemini friends that I love the deep conversations. And what I'm trying to get at this, because we all have an aspect of this, you know, we have certain beliefs. And sometimes our beliefs actually go against other things we believe, or we have certain things we like that go against certain things we believe, certain things we want. Or we can have an understanding of a situation from both points of view. And so what I'm feeling for you is like certain things are falling away. First off, to give you a lot more clarity about your heart, like who you truly are, what you truly want, but also to kind of help you see both sides are true. This and that are true. All right, let's get your spirit animal. Spirit animal for Gemini. Just the way this is having such a hard time coming out, clear out the clutter. Frog spirit, clear out the clutter. Even as I was having such a hard time coming out, it's kind of what I feel, like the resistance of allowing the change, understanding that the things that fall away, it's leading you to something more abundant, it's leading you to growth, it's leading you to something you really want. And so, and here's the green, like the heart chakra. tuning into the portal of your heart. You know, it's possible you've been motivated by kind of like what makes you feel good, what makes you look good, which is normal. We all do that. I mean, we want to do what makes us happy. We want to be around what makes us happy. We want to get what makes us happy. But it seems like you're being asked to, and I keep seeing this water droplet in his hand. And I actually had a vision of a water droplet recently. And, you know, it is very, very easy. Like when we are feeling refreshed and open and like things have happened, so we feel like we're in this good place, it is delicate, you know, very easily that water droplet could break open, you know, and all that piece can easily just be scattered if we're not careful. And the way to keep it intact is to tune into your heart, to know that like things are going to be okay, that you deserve good things, that sometimes things reclaim your power. Sometimes things crumble away to reveal what we need to know, what the questions we've been asking, like, why do I feel this way? Why isn't it working out? Why don't I get what I want? We ask those questions and sometimes things crumble so that we can actually tune in to the truth. I know for me recently, I had so many questions. They've been building up for like 6 months. And when I finally just accepted a crumbling, first off, what was amazing is nothing really crumbled. It opened. Obstacles were removed. And I got one after another, like revelations about questions that had been haunting me because I didn't know the answers to them. And not only that, I didn't lose anything. The thing that I thought I was surrendering, I didn't even surrender it. I didn't even have to. I had to allow my beliefs to crumble. And there's something about like when you reclaim your power by tuning into your heart, not like what makes you feel good, wanting power, wanting to be in control, not the fears, not the what if it goes wrong, what if, you know, someone chooses something different, what if it doesn't work out, what if I'm rejected. But when you tune into your heart and know, like, and here's the other thing, you really have to be able to receive in your heart. Sometimes we're really able to give from our heart to other people, but if we're not open to receive, like, the love of the universe, love from ourselves, love from others, even because we might be hyper focused on one person we want love from, then actually we start giving like to get, and it gets a little out of balance. So it's, and his eyes are green. I feel like you're being asked right now to tune into the portal of your heart, to clear out the clutter of everything else and like really try to view from love. And actually you're going to get so much more power that way, and things are going to open up for you in just a really amazing way. I'm going to pull a few, I'm sorry, I started really going off on that. I'll pull just a few cards for this and then we'll go for love. Well, there's a reason that I really went on about it, because it's about love. We have the Five of Cups in reverse, kind of letting go of looking at the negative. And if you see the Two of Cups is behind him, and that's where we receive in our heart chakras from the rear, and all of our chakras except for the crown and the root. You know, if you're focused on like what you're not receiving from one place, you could be missing out on all the love around you and actually slowing it down. There are things that you should be seeing that you aren't necessarily right now. Could be dealing with a Pisces. You might be seeing something like, to you it looks like betrayal. It looks like loss, okay? But you're just, you haven't quite gotten to the place where you can see it 100%. You know, you might feel like you were betrayed. And you just have this nagging feeling. There's stress and anxiety. You know, whenever all of a sudden you aren't sleeping and there's stress and anxiety and worry, it's definitely not coming from the heart chakra, and you're giving away your power of being able to create what you want. And what's interesting in both of these cards, okay, they are focused on trying to take what they want, but they're leaving behind something important, okay? Here's the Two of Swords, unified thinking with the person that you're thinking about. The Two of Cups, love. Let's look into this more. Obviously, this goes right into the love reading. You don't have to steal. Like, you don't have to have like an angle to get what you want, to get love, to get that reciprocal loving relationship. And it's possible, if you've been really hurt in the past, it's very easy for you to see like a sign and a sign of an action of somebody and assign this definition to it. Because you're like, no one's going to get over on me again. I know what you're doing. But it's saying you're not quite seeing it exactly how it is. I just saw 1111. You have someone who's feeling romantically about you, but it's possible that you haven't quite released an ex yet, you know, that your energy, and again, if it's not that you haven't released an ex, or you're like wondering, should I release this person who's hurt me and cheated on me, it could be that, but it could also be you just haven't changed the energy. Like, your ex really affected you and you carry that energy with you, so that even when someone does have romantic feelings for you, you don't quite believe it. We have finances and career are a factor in your love life right now. One more for their soulmate, twin flame, the person they're asking about, love relationship wise. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's very possible there is someone who has feelings for you, but whenever they need a little bit of space or they don't answer, you instantly are like, oh, they don't like me. Oh, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough value. When actually it really might be either they need like a moment alone, or they're really focused on career and they're working on themselves. Let's use the Zombie Tarot to find out more about this. Because for some of you, this person definitely has feelings for you. They just might be a little bit introverted, you know? And it's possible too that actually when you start to like go through these thought processes, you pull back. And they kind of wish they could go with you into that space, you know, and you might wish that about them too. Like, when there's something going on, you wish you could, they wish they could actually like know what you're going through, or you wish you could know what they were going through. Like, they actually would like to like connect on that level. Interesting. Two of Cups twice, okay? There is love here. And even if it's not like this long-term, like great love, for some of you it definitely is, but there's love here. But there's like outside influences and beliefs that are really impacting it, okay? In the middle, between you two, we have the Ace of Wands. Like, there is curiosity, a desire to explore this on both sides, okay? Then we have the Sun in reverse. It's like, but both of you aren't necessarily focused enough on the positive to be able to see it right now, you know? It's like, with this helicopter coming to look for survivors, it's almost like you feel like, okay, if it's right, like it's going to be this emblazoned thing. They're going to come in and, you know, you have like this picture of exactly how it's going to go. And that's not necessarily true, because you are in the Nine of Wands energy. You know, it's possible, like, you're tired possibly like you fought for something for a long time and you got burned, you know, and so now you're like, okay, you kind of like really tend to always look for like the signs that someone isn't interested or might be lying or has a secret, you know, but there's no secrets here. Because it's like, it's almost like you're like, yeah, like I'm gonna offer, I'm just gonna like put myself out there to let you hurt me. And then we have on their side the 9 of hazards in reverse. So you both are in this place of really getting ready to complete a cycle. Some of you, it's possible you were dealing with an ex and you know like they're not for you, so you keep sneaking back to it, you know, even though you are tired of fighting and you're tired of going through the same thing. But others of you, it's this past energy that you haven't quite released yet, these past beliefs. And for the person you're dealing with, we have the 9 of hazards in reverse, and in the 9 of hazards in the upright, she's actually in the grocery store looking back at a zombie, you know, curious like about that, about something that died. But with it in reverse, I mean, it's possible you really could be dealing with someone who isn't feeling that great about themselves. Like they might have some financial issues. Give me one more card on this 9 of hazards. 8 of hazards. Definitely like some practical issues in the way. It's possible either they feel on the shelf or they feel like you put them on the shelf. And that's kind of affecting their value. Temperance in reverse. You know, it's very possible for some of you, you're like, do I let this person go because maybe there's secrets, maybe like they say they love me, but like they're not giving me what I want right now, and now I'm getting chills. They're, you know, what if they're sneaking around? What if there's lying? And really they have feelings for you, but they've disconnected because they're not feeling so great about themselves, and they feel like they have some things to work on, and it really has to do with the practical. Somebody's home life or finances is not doing well and they're trying to get it into balance, and it's very possible that they like need to take a lot of time to think about that and to deal with that. Yeah, and we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. It's not because you're a burden, okay? Because we have underneath it all. And in the first reading, we have the 2 of Cups. There's a genuine interest to share something here. A reciprocal, like what you want, they actually want it too, okay? You're not the burden. It's something else in their life that's the burden right now. Okay, Gemini, so much love and light to you. Again, please like, share, oh, not again, I didn't say this yet, but like, share, and subscribe if you want. And if you're looking for a personal reading, my info's in the box below. And if you're on Instagram, check me out, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I will talk to you guys very soon. Much love. Bye.